have two winches that seized up on us on the deck. One's a very... And after all that effort... So we're getting ready to take WildChild around the corner. Stealing is about dealing with emergencies and shit that goes wrong. Well, there was a small adventure fixing the... It's November of 2019. The girls of WildChild are in Puerto Real, but we want to start making our way around the island. We want to go see the other cool places to explore. We just want to sail around the corner from Puerto Real to Boquerón. We heard that there's an anchorage called Peones de Melones. That's a nice place to drop the hook. So, we lose. Even with a pulley puller, I can't get the thing to budge. It's just not going to happen. So everybody's favorite thing to do, which is part of boat life and boat maintenance, we have two winches that seized up on us on the deck. One's a Variant 23 that I've showed you is completely fucked, which is very frustrating because it worked perfectly fine 4 months ago. And we have this cheaper Lumar 10, I think. The bearings are kind of all seized and the pawls aren't springing out anymore. They're supposed to spring out, and they've kind of seized. The ocean is a nasty, nasty beast on all your shit. I can't even get the other bearings out. Elena here is working on cleaning the bottom set of bearings. We're going to relubricate them, clean them out, and get them relubricated with proper Harkin winch grease. You can see that the spindle is just full of salt and aluminum corrosion. Captains are not born knowing how to fix everything on our boats. Slowly we have to learn. And after all that effort, ta-da! So this is our reaping winch. The reaping lines come down through there, and whenever we need to tighten an individual reaping line, we use this Lumar single speed, and now you can hear that beautiful click, click, click. Well, we saved one winch, we lost one winch. We lost the expensive winch and saved the cheap winch. But that's boat life, right? Always something to do. After boat chores, we rest, relax, make some lunch, and then it's time to set sail. I've been out here sailing for so long that all of this stuff is just so routine. I do this every day. Every time I need to set sail, this is how you get it ready. It's just sort of the rhythm of life. So we're getting ready to take WildChild around the corner. It's only 3.8 miles to get ready over into Boquerón Bay. Conditions are calm, it's mid-afternoon. We're just going to make an easy little motor/sail around the corner, set up for the night, and then prepare for the early morning departure tomorrow. The weather is usually so calm and peaceful in the tropics. It's a very lovely day today. In calm conditions, sailing can be so peaceful. We're being a little bit Lazy, we only have to go like 3.8 miles, just a little bit south down the coast. I did not raise the main, so I'm being like a nasty, lazy old man sailor. We are Genny sailing only, so you can see that we're weather helmed, but we're 11 over 4 and we're only going 3 miles. For 3 miles, I don't know, I'm lazy. It's not worth the work to raise and lower the main just for 3 miles. We're doing fine as we are. If you look at the wheel here, you can see that we're weather helmed, like this is center. So to steer straight, the autopilot is weather helmed off to the port side. It's trying to compensate for the uneven pull of the Genny. But it's 3 miles, so at least the engine's off, and the real sailors out there can definitely criticize me for being too lazy to raise my main. Bad, Lexi, bad girl. This is less than perfect sailing. It is lazy cruising sailing. I am not sailing properly. I'm sailing like a lazy old man or a newbie. But at least the boat is moving, and I don't have to listen to the engine. WildChild is so amazing that even on the Genny alone, I'm able to sail into the wind on a close reach and still achieve 14 over 4. I am such an amazing sailor girl. I'm sailing with one hand while filming with the other, just to make sure that you guys are included and get to come along for the ride. I realize you guys won't be able to hear this, but we're about a mile offshore from this, I don't know, resort, vacation area, village, or bar. There's music. We can hear music coming from shore. It is so loud that a mile out in the ocean we can hear their music. That's kind of crazy and unnecessarily loud if you ask me. There's no need for that. And yet, there's stuff that you don't expect. Elena went to turn the engine on, and the engine starter switch fell apart. That's bad. We have no way to start our engine. So I'm going to take it apart and install a new switch right now. I was trying to sail in the narrow gap between the dangerous breaking reefs, and at the last second when I go to turn my engine on, it fails. The engine switch falls apart. Suddenly I'm with no sails and no engine, drifting into breaking reefs. I have to swing WildChild hard about with her remaining momentum, pull out the Genny and get Elena to sail away downwind so I can have time to try to solve this problem. Well, sailing is about dealing with emergencies and shit that goes wrong. The engine start switch just fell apart, kind of disintegrated. So now we're gonna have to replace it. I've got a new rocket switch, and I found I just brought a new on-off switch that I had in my spare parts. So we're gonna do a little surgery and try to make things better, and that's sailing. One of the perks of having a captain who is also a marine electrician is that I can fix everything electrical. There's half a switch. Literally disintegrated. So the benefits of having a captain on your vessel that's a marine electrician is I always carry my marine electrician tools on me, and for an electrical repair like this, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Beautiful new starter switch for WildChild. Done in an emergency on the ocean while sailing. Well, there was a small adventure fixing the engine control panel. We've arrived. We've anchored in 20 feet of water in Los Pozos, as our friend Dario says. We are 5 over 0.2. We are 115 feet We're 114 feet from our anchor. Beautiful holding pattern. Life is good. So let's shut down the helm. Power off. It's a funny thing about the BNG, the chart plotter has to turn off first and the NEMA bus second, and when you turn it on, you have to turn the NEMA bus on first, and then the chart plotter, or the chart plotter won't find it. It's fussy that way.